Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Robert, and today we're going to do something very easy, something very cheap, something very tasty and very nutritious. We are going to start cultivating pea sprouts or pea shoots or whatever you call it. We call them ärtskott in Sweden, but we don't talk Swedish here. This is a very simple thing. You only need like some sort of container. You need some soil, like any kind of soil. It really doesn't matter. You need some peas and a lot of water. But before we start with that, I just talk a little bit about the spring in Sweden. Yeah, I have not made a video for 2 weeks because we have a very cold spring in Sweden. It really does not get warm. And as it is right now, I can't cultivate anything more now, because if we get a late spring, my whole house will be full of big plants that I can't put out. I can't even start building my greenhouse because, well, basically, we have down to -10 every night and the days are very cold. So the ice in the ground just refuse to melt. But now I feel like maybe we have time now. Maybe we can start cultivating a little bit now. The things that I should have finished in March, let's start cultivating that now. But before that, never mind the late spring, let's go back to the pea sprouts. Why do I want to do pea sprouts? Yeah, because you can do it indoors the whole year around. And that means you have a very good extra vegetable green leaves for your dinner. Or whatever you want it. You can have it on a sandwich, you can have it, like in a pot, you can deep fry it. No, not deep fry it, you can fry it in a pan with garlic. You can do pesto with it. Like, it's very universal for everything. The only thing is, in the winter, of course, you need to have some extra light on it. But on the other hand, you have some extra food. But we'll do a small pot. And we will use, for sustainability, oh, my kids love, this is ice cream pots. We use 2 of these. We have like one inside the other one. The top one will have the soil in it. And in this one, I made 2 holes. And that is for the excess water to drip down into this one. And if it gets too much, I can empty it out. But it's just like for security, because we don't want anything to start rotting, like the roots, because it will be a lot of roots. And as you can see, I have like 1.5 centimeters clearance in the... Yeah, so this will become a small hydroponic cultivation. So let's start with this. The one with the holes that will be on the top, we'll fill this with about 5 centimeters of soil. And as I said earlier, you can use like any kind of soil, because this is really a cultivation of dried yellow peas, and they don't really care. You can do this on paper, you can do this in many ways. Often you want to put these in water before, for like 24 hours. But I will do it in a way we really don't have to do that. And that is because we will make the soil really soaked with water first, and then put in the peas. And then we can skip the whole put them in the water for 24 hours. Yeah, let's start now, filling it up, as I said. 5 centimeters, and I use my already opened bag of propagation soil. I bought too many bags of propagation soil, so I have like 4 bags, and I will not use all of that. It's a little bit excessive. Let's see now, how much do we have now in this? We have about 5 centimeters, as you can see. Move away the soil, we'll pack this a little bit. And then we'll take water and really soak it. You can do this straight from the faucet if you want to. But my kitchen is so ugly, so I don't want to show you that. One day, maybe. So now we just flatten it and let the water soak in it. Come on, water, go down. I'll take a little bit more. You understand why I need to have the double pot, because of this excessive water. But the propagation soil was very dry, because I've had it indoors for 2 weeks. So it's like dry as a desert. As you can see now, this is very wet. It's like, I can't hear it, but it's like soaking wet. Now we just take the peas, and we just put them, we cover them We don't want them to be on top of each other because that is no point. But they can be very close to each other, so you can have like, oh, you have a lot in one of these bags. Like that, I think. Now we have... And don't push it down into the soil, but push it just like a little bit so it stays put. Like this. Let's see. Now I push a little bit more. And if you can see it now, there's a lot of them. They have a little bit space to each other because we don't want them to overlap too much. But you see, I have plenty in this. This, I will just have a little bit extra water on top of this. And now we will put this somewhere warm first. The good thing with this is I have the lid. So for the first couple of days, I will put the lid on to maximize the warmth in here and to keep the moist in here, just until they start sprouting. When it starts sprouting, growing, I will remove the lid because then I want the sun to get in, so sunlight to get in and help the sprout to really grow. So let's talk about the cost. Why do we do this? Because it's very cheap. One box of this is like 10, 11 Swedish crowns. Maybe that is like €1, maybe. That is like 1.1, 1.2 US dollars. So the price is like nothing. And this, in this small bucket, will give me like a forest, give me a lot. And I have not used 10%. So you see, you will get a lot of green leaves that is very healthy, very nutritious, very tasty for the price of nothing. Well, I have to use a little bit of the propagation soil. I can use any soil on this because they really don't matter. They will sprout. And if this works good and kids like it, because I know they like it, but if we start doing this for real, we will build a more serious, like planting, cultivating big box of something. We will do it more serious and big, and then start producing that all the time. Because soon, next step, I will start doing my other hydroponic buckets. That will be probably the next video. Well, this is all for today, because now we put on the lid and put it in the window. This will take about 2 weeks, hopefully. And when these are like 10 centimeters long, we harvest them. And after that, we can let them grow up one more time so we can get 2 harvests. But after that, not really. And the rest of it, we put in the bokashi bucket, which I have not started yet, but I need to do that too. Oh, it will be a lot of videos today. And if this works very well, let's do a bigger bucket or pan or something. We'll make huge. Thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe and like my other videos. And if you have any suggestions, if I do something wrong or if I can do something better, if you can tell me what are you doing in your garden or in your home or anything with plants or vegetables, yeah, please give me a comment. Until next time will be bokashi. Until bokashi video, have a very good weekend.